going
What's
on,
up,
y'all?
everybody?
What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday,
Happy
baby.
second Saturday.
Second Saturday of the month of new beginnings.
Yes, August.
I don't know what that was about, but okay. You
Welcome,
good?
I'm good. Welcome to the Act Right Out Loud podcast.
Welcome.
You know,
You're welcome once, you're welcome twice.
And I'm just getting ready to say I'm so churchy, and then you're gonna
get ready to
welcome once, welcome twice. I'm so churchy. I'm like, welcome to the second Saturday of the month.
I know he wants to do a whole welcome. I'm like, they know where they at.
But you talking about some welcome once, welcome twice.
Well, I was just feeding in on what you were talking about.
But I definitely want to say that.
You weren't gonna say it like that.
The welcome once, welcome twice.
You're welcome once, you're welcome twice. That's old school.
That's real old school.
But anyway, welcome back, y'all. We are excited to
have y'all here with us today.
Here with us for another episode.
Yes. Listen, I am happy that you guys spend your Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Let's gonna get these preliminaries out of the way.
Go right ahead.
This podcast is brought to you by Atkins Act Right. We are Atkins Act Right. Go check us out at atkinsacright.com. Check out our website. Check out the things that we offer. We got books. We got coaching. We got a lot of stuff.
Information. We got that info.
Yeah, we got that. We got that good. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't help it. But anyway,
you just beat me to it.
Check us out. See? Go check us out. Follow us on our social media.
Yep.
Facebook and Instagram, Atkins Act Right. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, subscribe to our channel. Out loud. Shout out to all of our new subscribers this week. We see
love y'all.
Thank y'all so much for following us.
Y'all.
Also, turn the notifications on so that when we go live, it'll send you a message.
Already know.
Get your notification. We on. So, what we talking about today?
Today.
All right.
It's one of my favorite topics.
Hours.
It's because we see so much value in it.
Yeah, we really.
Today's topic is that's my best friend.
It's my best friend.
You're my best friend.
Twin.
Where have you been?
Oh
my God. I hate that part.
Seriously, this is by far one of our favorite things to discuss with couples. We coach so many different couples, and we're always trying to look and see, like, man, y'all talking to each other like y'all enemies. Are y'all not friends?
Y'all ain't friends. Y'all don't like each other. What's happening?
Like, what's really going on? So today's conversation is going to be about what?
Friendship.
And
the benefits of.
I'm so serious about this. I'm so serious about this episode.
The benefits of friendship in your relationship.
Right.
But especially in your marriage. So this is a foundation that we think that should start.
Yes.
Before you decide to become engaged.
Yes.
It should develop. I'm sorry.
No.
It should be developed over time.
Yeah. We tell people all the time, like, one of the main foundations for our marriage is the fact that we were actually friends before anything. Co-workers into friendship, and we just built off of that friendship. And Tanya will tell you, and you guys that follow us on our socials, you see it all the time. I mean, we get messages all the time. Man, we love how y'all display love. It's like you guys have so much fun with each other. And this is not some kind of show that we're putting on. We're
not show ponies.
No. Right? No show pony.
I'm not a show pony.
We're actually just giving you a piece of us. And but some people will be like, well, it ain't like that all the time.
We are friends all the time.
We are friends all the time.
But it ain't always fun.
No.
Especially when we have to handle conflict.
Right.
But come on now.
That's what good friends do.
That's what, we work things out.
Right. They handle conflict in a healthy way.
Yeah. In a friendly way.
Right.
Because I'm your friend.
Right.
I'm your best friend.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
That's my bestie.
See?
My bestie.
That's my bestie. But
Right.
anyway, so we want to talk about the benefits of having a friendship
Yeah.
in your relationship, but especially in your marriage. So, want to dive into it?
Come on, let's do it.
So,
Let's
I
do it.
think, in my opinion, one of the best benefits is companionship.
That is really,
You
really
know,
good. Yeah.
being able to know that you got my back,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I know that for a fact. And when I need to vent, when I need to, when I need to get away, when I need, just some fun time, I can definitely count on you to do that.
Right. And I think that a lot of people miss that because they kind of get lost in the marriage. And now
or the relationship, if this is prior to,
right. And now it has turned into work. And you're just working and working, but then there's no time for fun.
Yeah.
There may be time for laughter when no time for fun, no time for you really doing things that friends do.
Yeah.
So for us, we are so many things
to each other. Yeah.
you feel me?
That's one thing. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, we're like it, but it's like even when we're upset and angry with each other, it only could go for so long because now we're starting to miss each other.
I'm missing my friend.
Yeah, not just the companionship part, but the friendship part. I don't have nobody to laugh with. I don't got nobody to share this funny meme with.
Yeah.
None of that. So you have to really what's the word?
Compartmentalize.
Thank you, because it's gonna be hard for me. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna try, but it's gonna mess it all the way up. Thank you for saving me, friend.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
Stop.
But
I got your back, friend.
Thank you, thank you. But and I think that's one of the things that I really hate to see, especially with people who are married. Them not really just having fun, with the person that they are that they're married to. Yeah. Especially for I love to see seasoned couples. When I say seasoned, I'm talking about they've been married a long time. And looking at them, they laughing, giggling.
And still having fun with each other.
Yes.
60, 70 years later. Yes. Because that's a friendship that has been nurtured over the years. And they do things with each other to keep that bond of friendship.
Right.
And so the definition of a friend.
Okay, come on with it. We'll talk about it.
Sometimes you have to go with what Webster says.
Hey, sometimes you got to define it.
To dive into the meat of it all.
Right.
So the definition of a friend per Google is a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual and family relations. Yes. So a friend in this aspect is not someone that you're related to, someone that you're not sexually involved with. Right. But, well, if you're married, hopefully you're sexually involved with each other. I need you to be if you're not. Yeah. I need you to be if you're not.
Yeah, it's a benefit.
But the part of this definition is a person whom you know. And I think that's the part where we feel like it's so important to have friendship in your marriage, because you need to know the person that you're committed to for the rest of your life. And when you get to know someone, you automatically see, I'm messing up words. You automatically, develop bonds.
Yes, you do.
And you become closer to each other, and you learn more about each other.
You do.
Because if you're my friend, you open up to me and you tell me things, and we experience life together.
And I think that's the reason why sometimes when you can have, it can be a couple, life is going good, they enjoying each other, but there's a couple things that either the husband or wife just almost in a sense through an experience or something that they just put in the back of their minds and didn't think that it would ever come up. And it would never come up. And something happened to where it did come up, and now the other spouse is feeling like you didn't tell me this. You didn't share this with me. So I'm not necessarily feeling like I am your best friend. It was once told to me in counseling that I was like, man, Tanya is my best friend. And the person I was in counseling with, they were like, how can Tanya be your best friend when she didn't know this about you? And I was just like, you just gonna put me out there like that?
you just gonna hit me with that?
And I left thinking to myself, the individual, of course, they were right in terms of that. And so a lot of times people don't look at how valuable that friendship piece is in marriage, in relationships, especially if you're getting ready to get married. If you're getting ready to get married and you're going through engagement, that is the best time to really key in on your friendship, your relationship.
Yep.
Have the hard conversations, because if it's your best friend,
then you already know they got your back, right?
So that means that here's a prime example, y'all. Me and Tanya, we're telling y'all we're best friends, okay?
And we're not best friends because it looks good. We're best friends because we really are best friends.
Right. Whenever like I get good news, she's the first person I call.
Vice versa.
It's just automatically. She's always my plus one. it ain't no.
There should never be anyone else than me.
I'm thinking about taking my best friend.
I am your best friend.
I'm talking about male best friend.
No.
No, I'm using it as an example.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why you got your hand out like you want something?
I want a handshake.
You don't want a hand.
I might want your hand, but what I'm saying, I'm just doing
it. Hand gesture. Yeah. Why you keep doing?
Because I want you to get it. I want you to get it. But so there's no questioning that. You feel me?
Yeah. It's automatic.
Yeah, it's automatic thing.
Yeah.
And I believe that you can, even on the flip side of that, I can tell, because of the friendship that you and I have, I can tell when the friends that you have, that you consider your best friends, are not really like portraying a person that should be your best friend. Because of
it's not a facade.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's real.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think people miss that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But so the people that miss that be the ones that think that you're my wife, you don't have to be my friend. Or you're my husband, you don't have to be my friend. I got friends. I got a best friend that I've known since I was a little girl. And sometimes because they feel like that friend department is filled, that they don't have to seek it out in their marriage.
Oh, that's that.
But you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. And I could make a statement about what you just said that would take this conversation in so many directions. And I'm not going to do that.
But I so want you to do it.
No.
I do. I want you to make it. Make the statement.
Okay, I'm going to make it real quick. Okay, I hear what you just said. Okay. But I can't imagine a life where let's say that you and I both have best friends, hear me out, of the opposite sex. Like actual platonic.
Yeah.
Like we both met them. You're comfortable, I'm comfortable. Y'all grew up with just the whole 9 yards. But then I find out. I found out that there was something like you just got a brand new promotion, right? And I'm the second person to find out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, you can't expect for me just to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Because.
Well, that's because you have an expectation to be my best friend.
Right.
And not just my spouse.
Right.
So if you have that expectation, if I put my other best friend that I've known before you.
And it don't necessarily have to be male. It could just be friend.
It could just be best friends, period.
Yeah.
If I put them in place of you and don't share my good news with you first, and then we share it with everybody else, I could see how you would feel slighted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I would.
Yeah. So, but what the reason why I got that thought is because when you made the point of that person saying, you're my wife, this is my best friend type stuff.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes they, organize their relationships that way. This is my marriage.
This is a slippery slope.
These are my friendships. These are my coworkers. These are my associates.
Yeah.
And sometimes they all come together. Sometimes they don't. Most times they don't.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. But I guess as you grow older and mature, we definitely know that friendship circle gets
smaller. Yeah.
So.
And now this is to each his own, right?
Yes.
Because what works for us may not work for you. You may be in a relationship where you like having your best friend away from your, your marriage or whatever. And you may not require your spouse to be your best friend, but you definitely, it doesn't matter how much, you could say this, you definitely need friendship.
Right.
In your marriage. Yes. Because we doing this thing called life together.
Right.
I need to be able to get, a friendly support from you and not just a obligation as my spouse to support me.
Right. That's
you know what I'm saying? So what you getting ready to say something else?
Yeah, I was. Okay. I was just gonna say that if I was listening to this, I would be taking notes. Like this is some good stuff. I'm being so serious. It sounds funny, but I'm being serious because I think these are the kind of conversations that people need to have. It should be an ongoing conversation, not just one that you have before you get married, but while you're
throughout because what does friendship look like for us in our marriage? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect from me as your friend?
Right.
Because I know I'm your spouse because we got that on paper, right?
Right.
But as your friend, what do you expect from me? What would you like me to do when it comes to situations of support? What would you like for me to do in situations where you take me to an office party? What why you
I'm like, yeah, please talk about that.
The office party.
Yeah.
Why?
Because stop asking me these questions that take us away.
No, for real. No. Okay, this is the last time. This is the last time. But why?
Because it's gonna already be an awkward moment if I have to have a conversation about you. With you before we go to the office party. Like, what is it that I need to be warning you from? If I'm am I not at the office doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Have I befriended someone that I shouldn't have?
Do I have a work wife or a work husband?
That's stuff like that. So,
side note, I think that is the most disrespectful title you can give someone that you work with when you're married.
That's my work husband.
Yeah.
That's my work wife.
And you got a whole husband or a whole wife at the house.
I'd agree. I would not want to get wind of you having a quote unquote work husband. I would not. As your husband, I would feel disrespected. Because even when I'm not in your presence while you're at work, I'm your husband. Yeah. I'm your work husband.
Yeah.
So to even play like that.
Right.
So even if I was somewhere working and somebody referred to me as that, I would stop them. No, I'm not your work husband.
Right.
I got a
whole wife at home.
Right.
Yeah. And if I come to the office party and they be like, "There go my work husband."
Oh, you bold. You bold.
So one of the other benefits
message. Right. Message.
One of the other benefits of having friendship in your marriage is it's easier to communicate with a friend.
There are,
because you feel comfortable.
Right.
I'm comfortable enough to tell you that something you did to me don't sit well with me.
That, and then just the whole when you've been I won't put a time preference on it. I was going to say
Mhm.
when you've been married, this long, no, I won't. But when you and your spouse have a true understanding,
Mhm.
then you can have those conversations where it's like you should be able to hear your spouse and know that they need the listening ear of a friend right now,
Yeah.
not just as a husband or
Yeah.
as a wife, just as a friend.
Yeah.
Not for you to even just weigh the conversation down with. If I was you, I would do this. Just a listening ear.
Yeah.
You know.
And not so like if I'm coming to you, I have an example. So
Mhm.
let's just say I lost my job.
Mhm.
And I'm first going to come to you as your spouse because that's the source of income that we're losing,
Right.
right? But then I'm going to come to you as someone that needs a friendly ear. And I just literally need you to just let me vent
Mhm.
about it. I literally need you to just allow me the space to just talk about it as my friend and not sit and not you coming back at me, well, what are we going to do financially? That was this, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I need you to be open to receive what I'm saying in a friendly way.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's important to also understand what you expect from this person in your marriage. Do you want that type of friendship to where we can sit here and have a conversation and not bring it back to our marriage
Mhm.
and more so talk about it as it relates to how I'm feeling and how it's affecting me.
Right. I think that's you very well said, very well put. Because a lot of times people try, they do try,
Hmm.
and
What do you
sometimes
mean, like to be friends?
yeah, and and,
This,
and,
yeah,
and be that listening ear.
yeah.
And I think just in that given scenario,
Hmm.
with the losing of a job, I think that's where faith kind of kicks in. But I feel like that if you really are truly in tune with your spouse,
Hmm.
then and they are coming to you in with this scenario,
Hmm.
losing a job, laid off or whatever, after they say, after they express themselves, the next thing that they don't need to hear is, well, what are we gonna do? Well, how we gonna do this? Or whatever. The next thing that they need to hear is something like, hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna
Yeah.
manage, we'll get
As
through
a
it.
friend,
Right,
you know your friend.
right,
Like I know you.
right,
I know you as my husband, but I
right,
also know you as my friend. And I
right.
know how you get if something does not go away that you intend for it to go. And
Mm-hmm.
frustration sets in.
Mm-hmm.
So as your friend, I know how to support you
Right.
in that. You don't need your wife saying, well, you need to do this,
Mm-hmm.
because of this.
Right.
You need your friend to say, I got your back. Whatever you need, I'm here to support you.
And some people would even argue with that because there's a time and place for everything.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if you're coming back after I've expressed myself, after you've expressed yourself to them, and then they come back behind that with, well, this is what well you need to or we need to. That's not the time for that.
Yeah.
Let's let this just rest for a moment.
Read the
Yeah,
room.
let's pick it back up maybe in an hour, a couple hours, especially if it's
Yeah.
something super serious or
Yeah.
whatnot.
If it's a life changing
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah. But if it can wait till the next day or a few hours, then we can come back together and say, okay, so this has happened. Let's see how we're gonna work through this.
Yeah. And, some people automatically assume, well, shouldn't your spouse know how to do that, know how to support you, and know how? Well, they won't know how to do that if they're not connected to you on a level that is friendly.
Right. If they're not connected to you on level that's friendly, and
Hmm.
if there has not been a conversation to speak towards what does
Yep.
what does support look like to you?
Yeah.
What does friendship look like to you?
Yeah.
So that I'll know if I'm doing it right, if
I
I'm
don't know
doing
if
what
I
you're
can
saying.
give you what you need.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. That's
And I
good.
mean, you should always talk anyway, right? A
Yeah.
friendship is always having someone there to give you great conversation and to
Mm-hmm.
talk to.
Mm-hmm.
People don't like to talk no more, People don't dance no more.
And
All they do is
this,
this.
and that was great. That was good.
You
Um,
know I love that, right?
right. But what's weird to me is how is it that you don't know how to talk to the person that you're saying is your best friend.
Hmm.
I would, if somebody came to us and was like, hey, we need y'all help. We just don't know how to talk to each other. My first question is like, where did the disconnect happen?
Yeah.
Where was the disconnect?
Where did we lose
Mm-hmm.
eyesight of the friendship?
Right.
Yeah.
Because from if two people are best friends,
Mm-hmm.
they talk about everything, they share everything with each other, they do all these different things. They they're going to be able to identify where it went left
Mm-hmm.
or where it went wrong.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of times when it comes to friendship, you know, social media and this whole, world view of things,
Mm-hmm.
it makes friendship seem like it's so easy because these people do these prank videos with each other. I see a lot of TikTok videos of couples together, and you see reels and everything on this
Mm-hmm.
social media platforms,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times it's people wanting friendship so much that they force it with TikTok videos and they force it with things like that. But sometimes friendship is not about you just having fun together. It's about having conversations, talking to each other, and learning about each other. And sometimes the things that you're going to learn about each other, it won't be all cookies and cream,
No,
right?
because it's also about going through with each other.
Yeah,
Like,
knowing how to support each other
right,
in good and bad
right.
times, and not just us being able to pop lock and
Mm-mm.
drop on a TikTok video. Whoa.
Bars.
Hey.
Right. But you're right though, because
Yeah.
because people look at that stuff, especially from the social media aspect. I
Mhm.
mean, to me, you just can't take that stuff so literal and so serious.
No,
You know.
no.
Um,
Were you adding something else?
no. I'm ready for next.
So another great benefit of having friendship is spending quality time with each other.
QT.
QT
Yeah.
on a level that nobody understands but y'all.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
just being able to sit there
Hmm.
in each other's presence and enjoy the vibe of it all.
Right. That and then even take it so far as being in the same room with a bunch of people and just knowing each other's signals.
Yeah.
You automatically know if I get up like that, that means he ready to go.
Should Tanya start looking in that phone?
That means
She
she ready to
bored. She
go.
ready to go.
Things like that.
Yeah. But how you gonna know those signals if you don't spend quality time with
Right.
each other? How you gonna know that? All right, I done had enough of this.
Right.
What we doing now?
Yeah. Well, as soon as you give me that fake smile, I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and exit. Let's try to find the exit.
Listen, I will send Atkins a text. You ready to go?
Like I guess so.
If you not ready, I'm ready.
I guess so, but the fact that you're not trying to spend quality time is crazy to me.
I don't like when people, have so I'm a people watcher. Well, we are people
Oh yeah.
watchers. And we mostly look at people that kind of show themselves in relationships,
Mhm.
whether they married or engaged or just dating each other or whatever. But I look at how much fun you have with your spouse as opposed to how much fun you have with your friends. So if we're friends on social media and every time you take a vacation it's with your homegirls and you and your husband never go anywhere, or vice versa, every time you take a road trip it's you and your homeboys and you and your wife never go nowhere,
Right.
I have a problem with that.
Let's discuss.
Well, because I feel like if you can kick it with them, you can kick it with me.
Say less. That's all you need to say right there. That's the thing. Because it's to me, it's an issue that if you can have more fun with your homegirls than you can with your spouse, then there is a disconnect somewhere.
But you know what's crazy about that? Some people don't think that. Some people think that as long as we happy, in our marriage.
Well, I mean,
And if y'all are happy in y'all marriage and that's how y'all do things, then that's great. We're only trying to add to.
yeah, I mean, if that's what you subscribe to, then by all means,
friendship.
don't let us change what you subscribe to. Don't do that. But
Yeah.
since it's being done, it can be talked about for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you.
Yeah.
I just think that now there are. See, I know when Tanya needs some girl time, and so when those times comes, did I say that right?
When those times come.
When that time comes, I should have put the S on that time.
You put times. You said times.
Times.
When that time comes.
When that time comes,
mm-hmm.
I'm supporting her to go and do and spend time with them. Not because I have an ulterior motive, because I want some me time to myself. Because we are in relationship, marriage, communication with each other. So if she needs that self-care day, she knows how to communicate that to me. If I need that time, I know how to communicate that to her as well.
Yeah.
So,
but see, that's not us talking about. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
That's not us saying that you can't have other friendships.
No,
and that's not us saying that.
No, not at all.
Your spouse has to be your best friend. Right? That's us saying that there are benefits to having a friendship with the person that you're planning to be married to for the rest of your life.
Right. And actually, y'all, honestly, it's really a given. It's really a given that the person that you are married to or engaged to, it's a given. Why? Because that's who you spend all of your time with.
Outside of work and
outside of work and outside of your other relationships that are meaningful to you.
You know what? I honestly feel like moving to St. Louis would have been harder for us had we not had a friendship.
Oh, definitely.
Because we've moved to a city where we're meeting new people and we don't have family here.
Right.
We don't have friends here. We left all of that in Arkansas.
Right.
And so now we've moved to a city where we've pretty much, all we got, brother.
Yeah, CMB. I mean, it's true. And
if we did not have the type of friendship that we have, we wouldn't be able to have fun in this new city, and we would be homesick.
That's true.
More, but we brought our home with us.
We brought our home with us, and we made sure that our friendship that we have and companionship kind of kept us sane throughout the move and the transition, because there was so many
and the newness of it all.
Right. And so we're like we're good. And that's not to say that there aren't friends here in the city.
No, I mean we've developed relationships.
We got relationships here. Don't want y'all to get us wrong, because we know some St. Louis people listen now, and we don't want y'all to feel like no, we love y'all.
They know that.
Yeah, first and foremost, we love y'all. Okay.
Anyway, they know that. But seriously though, had we not had a foundation of friendship into something that we've nourished over the years and we've grown into, then it would have been harder for us to move away from Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to us being here, and we know that our home is within us and not necessarily a house that we live in.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah. Do you have a benefit of friendship that you want to share that maybe we haven't shared?
No, I think we're gonna cut it off right here.
You want to cut it off right here? Are you sure?
Yeah,
I feel like something brewing.
No. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Good. It's always good that you can sleep with your best friend too.
So you can have sleepovers with your best friend for the rest of your life.
It's like a forever sleepover.
Y'all, he going somewhere else with it, but we ain't gonna even tackle that right now.
On that note, that's my best friend.
That's my best friend. Thank y'all for joining us for another great episode.
Thank y'all.
Y'all have a great Saturday.
Y'all have a good
Do
Saturday.
something fun
with your best friend.
With your best friend.
Yeah. And then call them bestie all day.
Yeah. Call them friend all day.
Yeah.
Hey, friend.
Hey,
what
bestie.
you doing? Hey, friend.
Mm-hmm. And then sing that song too.
What song?
That's my best friend.
How'd it go?
I don't know.
Well, we could end on it. How'd it go?
I honestly don't know. I just know that's the title of it. This is where all this stuff come from. It came from.
I know, but I can't remember how it goes. We'll find out how it goes, and then we'll go live on our Instagram or Facebook and sing it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, y'all. We're gonna do it. Okay, y'all have a great Saturday.
Have a good Saturday. Y'all.
Enjoy each other, love on each other, engage couples. We got y'all.
All right, see y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.